Hey, I'm going to show you how I'm getting this tree down. My chainsaw isn't working today, so I'm pulling it down with like a hatchet and a whole bunch of ratchet straps. And I'm not going to have the baby in the video. I'm probably just going to be showing you what I do, so you probably won't even see my face anymore. So the first thing I did is I got up on a ladder and put that ratchet strap on. It's probably about 15 feet up in the air. And I attached it to a tree about 50 feet away. And then I tightened it as tight as I could. I didn't have this orange strap on at first, but then I started digging out here on the far side. This is the opposite side of where everything is. So it's pulling this side away. There's one big root in there that I can't get a good cut on in the middle and the bottom. So that's what we're trying to pull out. And when I got the ratchet strap as tight as it would get, I put on this orange strap to tighten it up. The orange strap probably isn't strong enough to pull, but it's strong enough to hold it when I release the ratchet strap and retighten it better. When I was releasing the ratchet strap without that orange one, it was just pulling back to vertical, so I couldn't get any grip on it. So I'm going to release it here, and then I don't know if you caught that, but that's what it does when you gotta bring it out to 0. And then I'm going to tighten it as tight as I can. I don't know if I can do this while holding my camera, but we'll try. Anyway, then I just tighten it up. And this is hard to do with one hand on the phone, but I just keep doing this until it's going to come down here pretty soon. I'll try to get that on video. It's the littler tree back there. It's only about 4 or 5 inches in diameter. I'm going to pause and tighten it and then show you as it comes down. So I got the red one as tight as I can. I think I'm kind of enthusiastic or excited about this, but I hope to get it down. I shouldn't say I will. The title might have told you if I got it down. I'm going to tighten the orange one and then re-release the black one or the red one and try again. The orange one has become loose here, so I'm going to have to tighten it pretty good. So I just did another round of tightening and loosening this one. So I want to show you this tree. It was vertical when we started the day, but that tree behind it is vertical in the middle of the screen, and this tree that's now in the middle of the tree is the one we're actually taking down. So we've gotten it probably 15-20 degrees already. So after re-loosening and tightening the red one, this one's loose again, so I'm going to do another round of that. I did hear a lot of popping and crackling up there. I'm a little bit worried that there's a branch here that is holding it back, but that's a big tree. I don't think that branch in the middle of the screen is going to hold it back too far. Okay, well I just tightened up the red strap and this orange strap is loose again. So I'm going to tighten it up again. And then I'm going to try loosening and tightening the red strap because it's as tight as it can get. So while I was loosening and tightening the orange strap, I heard a big creak down here. I did do a little bit more chipping in here. And there's part of that root is now coming apart. So we're really making progress on this. After tightening up the orange strap, this is kind of loose and wobbly here, the red one. So I'm going to loosen it and then retighten it. I don't have this really tight yet, but every time I pull on it, it snaps and crackles over there. So I know I'm getting close. All right. It just came a whole lot that time. And it's stuck on this tree. That's now like a 45-degree angle. That's the tree that was straight up in the air just a little while ago. Okay, well now I've got it at probably a 45-degree angle. I put a tiny bit of tension on the red thing and it keeps coming further. It's bending over this other cedar tree, which I guess I should have taken out first, but I didn't think of it. The root that was the problem appears to have broken off. So the only root still holding it, or whatever's on the side that it fell towards. So I'm going to try to dislodge this smaller tree that's holding it up. Well, actually no, I'm going to try to pull it away from that. If I pull it this way, it'll probably come down. Well, that branch just came off. I'm just reaching it with my arm and pulling on it. And that is how to get the stump out.
Timber!
Okay, so she wants to say timber now that the tree's down. We got it all came out. And so we're pretty happy with that. That's probably the best way to pull down a tree is when you can get way up high in the tree and pull the whole thing down. It doesn't always work to do that, but it did for this tree. So don't forget to watch our other tree or stump removal videos. We'll have them up on the end screen eventually. Probably not if you're watching in the first couple days. There's a worm in there. Okay, well, there's an inchworm.